Hello everyone, welcome to my loft at OpenText. I am Busra, better known as Charlie by most of you, on the third floor. So I am the assistant project manager at Marcom, which is Marketing Communications. So we handle a lot of internal requests and get that done, so I help my team with that, as well as a marketing wiki. So you're welcome, guys, for your internal requests go through us. So my first question here is, if you could have any job in the world, whether or not it's realistic or financially feasible, what would it be? So I guess if I could have any job in the world, most of you are expecting to say like something in the confectionery business, chocolatier. That's not it. I would probably be a singer. Definitely, if I could just wake up and be anything, that's probably what I would be, because I love to sing, to a point where people probably sometimes tell me to shut up. So the next question I have, actually, this is something I've thought about. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? And so obviously X-Men's coming out, right? So we're all thinking about our superpowers and our mutant powers. What would we be if there's some guy in X-Men that can scream really loud, Sonic? It's pretty cool. But I would definitely probably be a shapeshifter. One day you could, see someone, you could shift into that, or like a dog or whatever you wanted to be, and just kind of be in someone else's shoes for a while. So what is my biggest fear or worry in life? I think my biggest fear and worry, this might sound silly to some, but I think it definitely would be being forgotten about, actually. But I think that it's really important that everyone sort of make an impact on people in their life. Do you have a nickname? What is it? Well, I'm called Charlie here, and I would have to make a shout out to Jay, I guess, on my floor for coining me that and making me a new name tag with the name. And it's due to the fact that my family owns a confectionery business, so we make chocolate. So obviously, call me Charlie in the chocolate factory. Haha. Yeah. Who's the one person that has helped you to make you who you are today? I would have to give a huge shout out to my mom and my dad here, because if it hadn't been for them, I think that I would definitely be someone completely different than who I am. They've really instilled good values in me. They've, I think, made me really confident without being overconfident. Never have I ever told my parents I want to be something or I want to do something and they've told me it was silly. Thanks, Mom and Dad. What is the one quality you admire most in others? Okay, so if most of you probably know, if you know me at all, you know I like to chat a little bit. I'm not the most quiet person in the world. So actually, a quality I admire in other people is silence. Me, if a person is able to kind of keep quiet at times and not say something that they're thinking all the time, I actually kind of admire that. It kind of adds a sense of mystery to the person, which I always think I'm missing. The next question is, if you could speak any language, what would it be and why? So if I could speak any language, I'm actually learning Spanish, so I won't pick that one, though that is one of the languages I really would want to be able to speak. I think I would want to be able to speak Italian, because I just think nothing sounds better than Italian. And I'd also like to move to Italy maybe one day, so definitely I'd be able to speak the language.
Oh, take me with you.
I will take you with me, for sure, Rebecca. I'll put you in my Alitalia luggage. What is one of your favorite quotes of all time? So I think Rebecca and I are both kind of quote people here, and we like quotes. So this is actually by, I thought of doing Robert Frost, but I do Robert Frost a lot because I love him. But this is actually from Oscar Wilde, who is the beloved author of Importance of Being Earnest, or Portrait of Dorian Gray. So definitely read; they're so good. So this one, it says, "A thing is not necessarily true because a man dies for it." Saying that people sometimes are passionate about some things, but just because you're passionate doesn't make you right. It was, if you had a crystal ball that could tell you the truth about anything about you, or you wished about yourself, what would you want to know? I wouldn't really ask it anything, because I think that's kind of what makes life beautiful, not knowing. And not knowing exactly where it's going to lead, but kind of working towards a goal you have. Whereas if you knew where you were going to end up exactly, then it kind of takes the fun out of even decision making. So I guess I wouldn't really want to know anything, but maybe like the lottery numbers, like next week or something. So my next question was, what's worse, having expectations that are too high or having no expectations at all? And I think having no expectations at all be, I think, worse than having too high of expectations. With who would you choose to be shipwrecked on a desert island with? And Steve, I was really upset that you didn't say me for yours, so I'm not going to say you. So I guess it would be someone that could get me off of the island, or if I couldn't have that, I would just go with Gerard Butler, because, you know, if you can't have a person that's going to get you off of the island, you might as well also have some eye candy on the island with you. So I guess 3 adjectives that others might use to describe me. I definitely think social would be one. Depends if they liked me or not, I guess, right? But being social would be one. Approachable, talkative, I guess that's 3. And you guys should definitely check my blog out on the Hub and start hubbing.